Millia's game plan involves three things. First, get in on the enemy using her variety of different movement options. Secondly, score a knockdown on the enemy. And lastly, perform your combo by opening up the enemy using a mix of overhead and low attacks. Rinse and repeat. Alongside her ability to do a double jump and double air dash is her special move Kapel. You can use this move creatively to position yourself on the screen depending on the situation. Here, for example, LordKnight uses it to escape the corner. The same technique is used by Leffen to get out of the corner. Here, LordKnight uses it for the same purpose but also to start his offense during the downfall using a jump heavy slash attack. Kapel pushes you towards the enemy, so here LordKnight uses it to change the trajectory of his movement to start a surprise cross-up offense. Here is another example of LK using a similar technique. Also, as seen in this example, you don't need to rely on Kapel to confuse the enemy using your air movement. The idea is to use these movement options to fly like a butterfly in the airspace and then sting like a bee to score a knockdown on the opponent as seen in the gameplay by SonicFox. On the ground, another technique used by pro players is the FD or Faultless defense breaking. The idea is to run up to the enemy and then quickly FD break to break your rhythm, then see if the enemy is overly defensive, continue your run, then go for a throw for a knockdown. Here we see a demo of it in the gameplay by LordKnight. The other use is to get in close to the enemy's attack range, look for the enemy whiffing an attack and then continue your run and start your offense. Here, Leffen uses the same technique to bait out a 6P from Ram Lethal, and once they see that it whiffed, they continue to start their offense using a close slash attack. Movement is an important part of Millia's neutral. Here we see Nakamura looking for an opportunity to get in close to Fab using a variety of movement options, fusing him along the way, trying to bait out different moves from Fab, flying on double jumps, air dashes, double air dashes and Kapel, and finally being able to score a knockdown to start the offense. The second part of Millia's game plan involves getting a hard knockdown on your opponent. For that purpose, you can use a sweep either directly or by cancelling into it from a crouching kick or a standing kick. Other way to get a knockdown is by using a throw. In either case, after a knockdown, the player wakes up. What you do as a Millia player is set up the heavy version of the tandem top projectile by cancelling it from the sweep or using it shortly after the throw and create a wake up attack setup which your opponent has to deal with as they wake up. If the opponent is not blocking as they wake up, this wake up or Oki setup will launch the opponent in the air, from where you can do a simple combo like close slash into forward heavy slash into Iron Savior combo ender. But if the opponent blocks after waking up, the setup attack won't hit him. You can still use the forward heavy slash to create spacing and be safe. Now comes the mix-up game of Millia Rage. First case is that if you expect the enemy to block high, then as soon as you set up the disc, you can trigger and open up the enemy by using a low attack like a crouching kick and force him to deal the effects of the disc that will launch the opponent, and then you can continue the combo. As an example, we see how Leffen uses it in a real match to get past Ram Lethal's defense and continues his offense into the combo we just studied. The second case is that if you suspect the enemy to be blocking low, then as soon as Millia is done putting the projectile on the screen, you perform an air dash into a jump heavy slash or a slash attack, which is an overhead, so it opens up the enemy, forcing him to experience the effects of the disc, that is launching him in the air, from where you can continue your combo close slash into forward heavy slash into Iron Savior combo ender. As an example, we see how Leffen uses this technique to open up Ram Lethal's defense, continuing it into a combo and ending it with a super to do a wall break. Now to add to the mix, what you can do after the disc if the enemy is blocking is run up to him who is still blocking and perform a throw, and then again do the same Oki or wake up setup. Now as an alternative, after using the close slash once the disc hits, you can cancel the close slash into a jump, and from there you can perform a simple air combo, jump kick cancelled into jump dust, then use the air combo ender, which is Bad Moon. The air combo, although looking quite flashy, is a bit difficult to perform, so we break it down into its constituent parts. Record the AI to do a simple jump and start off by playing the recording and using a close slash attack. Then try to cancel the close slash into jump kick. Once you have mastered that, then you can cancel further the jump kick into jump dust. Lastly, add the bad moon air combo ender to finish the combo. Here we see how Nakamura uses a similar technique of air-to-air combo to not only anti-air Fabs Potemkin but win the round as well. The idea of such long air combos is to incorporate an air dash after each jump dust attack and then develop the rhythm for pressing the jump kick, jump dash and the air dash buttons. Can be quite creative in that regard. For example, here we use a jump kick to a jump dust attack cancelled into forward jump, which is cancelled into a jump kick, further cancelled into a jump dust attack, then an air dash into jump kick into finally the jump dust ender. Alternatively, you can also start off the air combos by using a jump slash cancelled into jump dust, cancelled into a forward jump, which is further cancelled into a jump slash. Then as both of you are falling down, you end the combo using a jump slash into a jump dust attack. Here we see how LordKnight uses the exact same combo after he opens up his opponent. Another useful special move available in Millia's toolkit is the Mirazh advancing special move. Although you can creatively use it in many different situations, one particular use is to keep the enemy on their toes by closing in the distance after the blocked attacks to keep your pressure going. Here we see how Leffen cancels into Mirazh from 6p attack, closing in the gap and continuing their offense. In this other example, LordKnight uses it just as the round starts to close in the gap, performing a punish into the Oki setup. Here Leffen uses the Mirazh special move after ending the close slash into crouching slash into heavy slash chain to close in the gap and continue their offense. Combo used is one of the BNB combos of Millia Rage, so whenever you get close to the enemy, you can use such a similar combo like close slash into far slash into heavy slash ended with an iron savior ender. Now some of the tools that are available to Millia for use in neutral include bar slash, 6p, both the slash and heavy slash versions of the tandem top with appropriate spacing for the purpose of space control during the neutral. And if you're feeling lucky, you can also throw out the overdrive move of Millia during the neutral. Now the beauty of standing kick attack of Millia is that it can be further cancelled into more standing kicks for pressure and hit confirmation. Just as we discussed before, you can use a number of kick attacks depending on the distance and then cancel it into a sweep and then the Oki setup. As a mix-up, you can also cancel the standing kick to an overhead dust attack for a homing jump combo. Lastly, the most important part of Millia's mix-up offense is her jump heavy slash attack. The good part is that it can be used during the cross-up, that is jumping over the enemy, as it is able to hit from both sides. And if the enemy is blocking high, you can follow up a jump heavy into a crouching kick as soon as you land in an attempt to open up the enemy and getting a knockdown on him. Here we see how Leffen uses this mix-up technique to open up their opponent. The same is done here by SonicFox as well. Now to get a taste of how Millia's pressure and mix-up looks at high level, here is a slow motion footage of LordKnight pressuring their opponent and doing a Mixup. That's it for today's video. I would like you to post in the comment the next character you want to see such a guide made for. Also be sure to subscribe and leave your like. Till next time, it is Mini Ninja signing out.